I'm very excited today because I'm going to share about 10, 11 proven methods to fix your credit. We're going to have a conversation in Spanish in about 10, 15 minutes from now. But I just wanted to give you a heads up on what we're going to be talking about. So I'm going to give you proven methods to fix your credit report. I know that one of the calls that we usually get when somebody requesting our information or they need our help. So I wanted to tell you that one of the things that we mostly do from every client that we have is you want to get a copy of your credit report. What do you mean by getting a copy of your credit report? Well, on your credit report, when you get a credit report from Experience Transunion and Equifax, or also you can get it from annualcreditreport.com, and what you basically want to be doing is looking for errors. What type of errors are you looking on your credit report? Well, just remember that your credit report has your personal information, name, addresses, phone numbers, previous employers, and information that you no longer have it. So you need to remove that information from your credit report. But also on your credit report, you're gonna see late payments, accounts you don't recognize, or duplicate accounts, or inaccurate data on your credit report sources from Experience or bank rate. These are the companies that actually look into your credit report every time you apply for something for a credit card, for a car loan, for a home mortgage, or anything like that. So what you want to do is review your credit report, making sure that all that information on your credit report is accurate. If it is not accurate, then you move on to the second stage, which is dispute inaccurate information or information that is not verifiable. So this data, if you find this information that is incorrect or cannot be verified, you do have the rights to dispute this information under the credit bureaus, and you typically have about 30 to 45 days for them to investigate that information and correct or remove unverifiable items on your credit report. And remember that most of the companies where you applied, and they will get a copy of your credit report, and that credit report has to be updated, especially if you're in the process of buying a home, especially if you are in the process of buying a car, or you want to refinance your current home mortgage, or you want to refinance your car loan, or you want to just simply upgrade your credit cards to get a better limit increase on all the credit cards. It is important that you update your credit report. And if you find pay accounts that you have overdue balances, remember that you can always contact your creditors and ask them if they can please help you to remove any type of inaccurate on your credit report. But if you do have pay overdue accounts, so what you need to do is catch up with those late payments. Make sure that you pay the past due balances right away. And the reason why you want to do that is because you want a better credit, right? You want a better credit in the next 60 to 90 days. And it is important that you are current on all your credit cards that are currently opened. So your payment history, it's one of the biggest factors on your credit score. So you want to take care of that right away. And if you do have some challenges in making those payments, we suggest for you to try to negotiate directly with your credit card company or your creditor, whoever you have the account open with, right? And the best way for you not to be late on your credit card payments or any type of accounts that it's opened, is to set up automatic payments. This is very, very simple. I personally have all my credit cards, everything, or whoever I'm making payments to automatically. Even my mortgage payment goes automatically out of my bank account on certain banks that I know that I had the funds available, and that's when you need to do that. And also remember that if you do have a separate the dates on your credit cards has to be within that week that you have enough money on your bank account, and you contact your creditor and say, hey, I want to switch my billing date on this date. Is it possible? Most of the times they're willing to do that. They can shorten the dates or they can prolong those dates for you. But remember, you want to do this auto paid to avoid or missed any late payments. This helps you to maintain a clean method record on your credit reports. That's always very, very important for you to continue making payments on time. And talking about payments, now we're going to talk about credit utilization. Is your credit utilization low? Very good. If it is too high, you need to lower it. Credit utilization refers to know how much available credit you're using. So you want to aim it to keep anywhere from 10%. I like to keep it less than 10%. Unfortunately, some clients, they have it more than 30%. It's advisable to have it less than 30%. So ideally, I want to recommend you for you to have it at a 10%. This actually helps you to avoid or damaging your score. I want to tell you my credit score is around 800, but whenever I use my credit cards, believe it or not, I lose about 20 to 25 points, sometimes even 35 points because I used some of those credit cards, but immediately I need to make a payment on those credit cards. And number 6, don't close any good accounts. The majority of people, unfortunately, what they do is they close accounts that they have been open for at least 5 years. They think that they're no longer going to use this account, and that's a big, huge mistake. Please do not close any accounts. Remember, the long extending accounts, closing an accounts can actually reduce the available credit, and this actually shorten the what is called the average age on your account. So the longer you have an account open, the better it is for you. So if you close an account, they actually can actually hurt your credit score. I'm going to tell you a story real quick. I said it last about a week ago, more likely, that I have an account that I purchased luxury, which is a chain that I bought many years ago. And I opened that account because they gave me, I believe it was like 15 or 25% discount if I open an account with them. So I did. And I did. So I saved a lot of money. But of course, I paid that account, but I never went back to use that that account anymore. After a few years, unfortunately, because I did not use that account, the account was closed. I did lose a few points on that account, but no worries, it will recoup. But more likely, what I'm trying to say is that if they open it on their own, it's okay, but keep an eye on your old accounts, and the reason why you don't want to close them because you will lose your score. So you don't want to do that. So number 7 is actually to avoid opening too many accounts. Unfortunately, a lot of people that comes to us, the only reason why your credit score is so low is because they have been opening too many credit cards in the past. Remember, all your hard inquiries stays on your credit report for 24 months. So anything within the 12 months period, it will hurt your credit because you have too many hard inquiries, and you need to remove them, especially if you didn't give them authorization for them to run your credit report. This is very important. Our hard inquiry, which is may lower your score slightly, but if you need to apply, for example, you need to consolidate debt, or pretty much what you want to do is get an advice for somebody who can actually help you to do this, or you can search this information a little bit more so you can make a better decisions when it comes to opening a credit card. Remember, a credit card should have given you rewards. A credit card should give you no interest for X amount of time, which I usually get it for 12 and up to 18 months, sometimes 21 months. For example, if I have a credit card that I want to transfer my balance that I have to a new credit card company that is offering me 3% balance fee, or believe it is like $195 transfer fee, and I want to transfer that balance, but they also give me no interest to pay for at least 21 months. So I save a lot of money when I do that. So remember, guys, please don't open too many accounts. Very, very important. This is actually going to hurt your credit in a big way. So don't apply it unless you really need to. And if you do need to, you need to make sure that Hey, it is actually happening. And number eight, very simple. If you don't have a good credit, this is actually one of the best ways for you to build up your credit. It's opening a secure credit card or become an authorized user. This is one of the tips and tools that we also give to our clients. If you have a poor or limited credit, a secure card can actually help you to build your credit in a big way. So I just want to encourage you to look into it in our website or just look at secure credit card builder cards that actually you can apply for. No, you don't need a good credit. No, they don't look at your credit. They actually want to look into see if you can deposit about $200 deposit. There's a secure credit card, so it doesn't hurt you. If you ask someone to help you to add you as an authorized user, be careful. They must have no late payments in that account. They must have a very low balance, and they must have open that account for at least 12 months or more. The longer they open, the better it is. So you can also be added as an authorized user, as I said, and make sure you have somebody who's responsible on their personal account. So the benefit is positive payment record, and that's what you want on your credit report. And number 9, very simple, reduce your debt. I know that this is one of the hardest ways, unfortunately, nowadays because of the economy, but don't acquire any more debt. If you do have already debt, you need to understand that you cannot no longer use those credit cards anymore. So the best way to reduce your debt is not to use them and pay a little bit more consistently every month, so you can reduce that debt. And or you can actually do what I do sometimes is consolidate. I have 2 credit cards, and then I open a new credit card, and then I ask that credit card company and say, hey, would you do an interest for 21 months or so? And of course, I have to apply, but before I apply, I want to make sure the terms and conditions of the new card, and then I take my old 3 cards and I put it into one card, and now I start making payments and I make a monthly payment, so I know that after 9 months, 12 months, no more than 12 months, I'm off that debt. So that's one of the best ways you can do it. So what you want to do is just prioritize paying what is small or highest interest step. For example, I like to pay my credit cards as they come, which is the highest balance that I have, because that's where you're making much more payment on your interest. So you want to get rid of that right away. So the lower you have the credit card balance, the better it is, the more you're going to save. And number 10, very simple, I want you to always monitor your credit and watch for anything that is coming to your credit report, because sometimes an incorrect item can be added in your credit report, or an item that was not deleted that you requested to be deleted, and actually they're reopened. Especially if this is third-party companies, they usually sell your information to third-party collection companies, and what they're going to do, they're going to report it once again to Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, and you don't want this to happen. So monitor your credit report regularly, every 2 to 3 months. I suggest you do it every month, but if you're not able to do that, at least you can do it every 3 months or every 4 months, so you can stay on top of your credit. And number 11, which is one of the best ways of how we can actually protect it, make sure you avoid any type of scams, unrealistic promise. There's a lot of going on right now online. There's a lot of people that actually will tell you that they can actually fix your credit in 2 to 3 days, or it will take a week for them to fix your credit. Please make sure that you understand what that means. What that means is that they might be doing something that you're not okay with in the long term. Please do not purchase any trade lines. Please do not purchase any accounts that can be hurt your credit in that long run. So just be careful. Remember, you always want to look and see what companies can help you to actually build or rebuild your credit. Make sure those companies are reputable companies. Make sure that you do understand that there's a process to take, and unfortunately, on credit repair, it does take some time. With that being said, my friend, my name is Isaac Palacios with Maximum FICO Score. I just want to say thank you. We're going to go live in a little bit with my good friend Henry, and we're going to do it in Spanish, okay? So thank you so much. I'm going to do this 11 questions just for you, and I appreciate you. God bless you. ¿Ya vino Henry?
Ya,
¿Por qué no estás?
lo que quería meter ahí.
No, pues estás esperando.
Hey,
Yeah.